Hi students, so I just wanted to go over your assignment with you and just kind of show you what I expect in case the directions weren't that clear. So tomorrow I'm assigning you a Stalin storyboard, and so on Google Classroom I'm going to give you this assignment, and with this assignment I'm going to give you a Google Slide template that you're going to be doing the assignment on, and so it looks something like this when you open it up. And so the first thing you're going to do is you're going to type your name here. So type my name, okay? And then what you're going to be doing is each of these slides, there's a topic, and I want you to write a short paragraph about what you know about this topic. To get the information, you want to look a couple different places. So first place you want to look is in your textbook sections. So already you have lesson 4, the revolutions in Russia. At the end of this textbook section, it talks a little bit about Stalin and how he came to power. And mostly in lesson 7, it talks about this. So if you go to this textbook section, which you should have already read, it'll talk about Stalin and Trotsky and how Stalin kind of takes over power after Lenin's death. So on the slide deck, you would type your paragraph here and basically tell me what do you know about that in 3 to 5 sentences. Now, as an additional resource, I have provided you with the textbook from, well, our old textbook. So in section 1, it talks about the rise of his power. So if you open up this textbook and go towards the end, oops, sorry. You want to look for the red heading that's going to say Stalin becomes dictator, and this is his rise to power. So it talks about it right here too, so that can give you additional information to put in your own words. You can also look at your notes. So we had a lecture and notes on Stalin. That's another great place to look, is your notes that you have. Okay. So the other part of this assignment, besides writing a paragraph in your own words, is in this red area, I want you to include some images. So for Stalin's rise of power, maybe I do a picture of Trotsky. That's a crazy one. So maybe I do a picture of Trotsky and Stalin, because these are kind of the two guys, you know, it was Stalin versus Trotsky, and Trotsky ends up losing. So maybe I do a picture of Trotsky and a picture of Stalin, and those are my images that kind of demonstrate what I've written. So you can put as many images as you'd like. You can put one or more. I think more kind of make it like a collage will make it a little bit more interesting. But basically just kind of a visual that shows you understand what the topic is. And so the topics are Stalin's rise to power, Stalin's 5-year plans. These are his kind of economic plans. The agricultural revolution, his great purges, indoctrination. Remember, indoctrination is basically brainwashing. And religious persecution, how he tried to create an atheist society. For the other topics besides Stalin's rise to power, you can look at the other textbook section, old textbook section, chapter 14, section 2, and it has all those topics. So So talk about propaganda and censorship for part of indoctrination with the Great Purge, religious persecution, talks about his 5-year plans, the agricultural revolution. And so there's definitely some information in the old textbook that can help you construct your short paragraphs you're adding on the slides. When you're all done, you just want to make sure that you turn your slides in on Google Classroom. Ideally, this should be done by Friday. I would recommend doing half of it and then taking a break and then doing the other half. Typically, if we were still in school, I would give you 2 class periods to work on this project and would probably give you the weekend to finish. You can kind of have an idea of the effort I expect from you when you do this. If you have any questions, feel free to email me or post a comment.